We're going to have a look at the final assessment for Administer financial accounts. By this stage you should have completed the formative assessment activities and summative assessment 1 questions. We're going to have a look at the final assessment so that you're clear on what you have to do. I'm going to take you through a mini tutorial on this assessment, and I suggest that you take notes, and if you have any questions send me a message in the Canvas inbox. In this unit, Administer Financial Accounts, you're learning to record sales, invoices and payments into the business accounts. This will give you a basic understanding of what's involved in that process, and it will enable you to handle customer inquiries and any complaints from customers. In the scenario in this final unit, you are looking at a business called Gardening Away. Now, Gardening Away is a small gardening business, and in this scenario they have two business customers who are Freeze Air Conditioning and Clear Windows. Now, these two customers buy on credit, which means that they are invoiced for the purchases that they make. Gardening Away banks with the Wales Banking Group, and it is not registered for GST. And the two credit customers are Freeze Air Conditioning and Clear Windows. You're going to use the invoices and the bank statement that the business has received from the bank to record the transactions in the debtors ledger, the debtor statement, the general ledger, the sales account and the cash at bank. So you have got 6 tasks that you've got to complete using the invoices and the bank statement. On the next page, we're going to look at task 2, which is looking at the bank statement of Gardening Away. So let's have a look at that now. So this is the bank statement for Gardening Away that the bank, Wales Bank, has sent to Gardening Away, and this information is recorded from the bank's point of view. So what you will see here are any payments that have been made into the account and also any amounts that have been withdrawn from the account. So what I suggest you do is have a look at the balance in the right hand column to see what is happening here, to see when the balance is increasing, which indicates there has been a payment made, and if the balance is reducing, it means that money has been withdrawn from that account. Now, what you're also required to do is to have a look at these transactions to see that any payments have been recorded in the correct accounts and any withdrawals are also recorded in the correct accounts. Before you start applying the invoice transactions and the amounts from the bank statement into the correct accounts, you need to be clear on the rules of accounting, and you will find those rules in part 1, page 6 of the learning material in Catapult and Canvas, your Canvas room. This will help you understand why amounts need to go either into the debit or the credit column. I have put a YouTube video here to summarise those accounts and what happens in them, and to update the balance in the right hand column for each transaction. So this ledger will record the invoice sales and any payments that the customers have made. Freeze Air Conditioning and Clear Windows. And again, it has a balance a balance column on the right hand side. So for each transaction that you're recording, you need to update that balance. Again, record the transactions in date order and record the invoice and payment numbers as well. Sales accounts receivable. Remember that sales are revenue. Now you will need to check how the invoice sales need to be recorded in this account, whether it's recorded in the debit column or the credit column. You may need to go and check the examples. Again, this has a balance column on the right hand side. So all you're recording here are the sales that have been made on credit via invoice.